All right, Mr. Baines here, and we have a special guest joining us. It's Adia. Adia, say something to the camera. Say something to the camera. Nothing? Okay, she's tired. All right, let's get started. Did I scare you, dog? All right. So, there we go. All right, here we go. First thing you're going to need to do, add it to your table of contents. So please add this to your table of contents. That date is not right, but the page number should be close. Go ahead and pause it. All right, let's get started. We're going to find out whether ratios are equivalent or not. That's what we're going to be able to do. And give examples of, not ratios, I'm sorry, rates. Rates. There's our learning target. So be able to test whether ratios are equivalent or not. And examples of rates. All right. Equivalent ratios are ratios that have the same value. So 3 and 2 is equivalent to 3 and 4. If you don't believe me, do the division. Take 3 divided by 2 and 6 divided by 4. You'll get 1.5. Their decimal value is the same. 1 to 3 is equivalent to 9 to 27. You'd get 0.3 continuous. So take 9 divided by 27. You'll get 0.333333 on to infinity. Same thing with 5 and 6, 5 over 6, and 35 40-seconds. They will equal 0.8333333 forever. So these are equivalent ratios because they have the same value, same decimal. Take a second to complete this tip chart for the word equivalent ratio, and then add the word equivalent ratio to your index with the correct page number. Go ahead and pause it. All right, make sure you added this to your index. Don't forget that. All right, there are two ways to determine if ratios are equivalent. The first is to just determine if they have a common factor. So these are equivalent because if you just multiply the top and the bottom by 3, you get something equivalent. Okay. And this works because you just multiplied it by 1 to get this number. 4 over 5 times 3 over 3 will give you this number, so they are equivalent. You could also check their cross products. So if the cross products are equal, then the ratios are equivalent. So 4 times 15, so you go across, will give you 60. And then 5 times 12 also gives you 60. And since they're equal to each other, they are equivalent. I'd like you to write your answer in your notebook. See if you're right. Okay, go ahead and pause it. All right, the correct answer is true. 4 times 2 is 8. 9 times 2 is 18. So by using the first method, you can tell that it's they're equivalent. Or you could do the cross product. 4 times 18 is 72, and 9 times 8 is also 72. So this is true. All right, write your answer to this one in your notebook. Go ahead. All right, the answer to this one is also true. Also true. 5 times 6 is 30. 9 times 6 is 54. So these are equivalent. Using the other way, 9 times 30 is 270. And then 5 times 54 is also 270. Okay, so that's true. All right. Are all three of these equivalent? All three of these, are they equivalent? Write your answer down in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right. The correct answer to this one is true. Yep. So 9 times 2 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12. 9 times 36, or 9 times 4 is 36. And 6 times 4 is 24. So these are all equivalent. So this is true. All right. What about this one? Write your answer down in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right. Correct answer to this is also true. Yep. 2 times 5 gives you, 2 times 5 gives you 10. 24 times 5 gives you 120. 10 times 4 gives you 40. 120 times 4 gives you 480. So the answer is true. All right, last one. Write your answer down in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right, the correct answer to this one is false. 1 times 10 gives you 10 70ths, and 7 times 10 gives you 70. But 10 divided by 2 gives you 5. That's fine. But 70 divided by 2 does not give you 65. It gives you 35. So the correct answer is false. False. All right. One more definition here. A rate. A rate is any ratio where the two numbers are measured in different units. So 4 participants to 2 teams. 5 gallons to 2 rooms. 8 burgers to 2 tomatoes. Go ahead and write down your own examples of rate in your tip chart here. So go ahead and come up with your definition of rate. Go ahead and pause it. All right. Now make sure to write the word rate in your index with the correct page number. All right, last thing. Write down your own 3 examples of a rate. Write down your own 3 examples. Remember, they can be anything that have 2 different units. So examples of units would be inches, centimeters, milliliters, miles, kilometers, seconds, minutes. All of those are examples of rates. Okay. That is it for the notes. Okay. So now all you have to do is go to Google Classrooms. I just have a little bookmark there. Log in as yourself. Okay. Here we are logged in. Find the class period that you have me in. Open this. And you should have, oops, I'm going to fix that. There will be a file in here that you'll be able to open and edit. You'll edit it and then click the blue turn in button. That's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.